need to unlock your iPhone first.
Yes, and we are live. Don't mind Siri. You know when they say somebody is apropos, you are talking about Siri. Good evening to you from the UK. How are you? How is everything? Happy. Sorry, I'm just going to mute one of our sisters. Okay, so happy Sunday. Happy last Sunday of the month of November, and it's actually, the last day of November. Thank God for life. We started 2025, January, February, March, April, May, up until November. We are still here. So it's worthy of thanks. So today we are here as usual with my other business partners, with my team, the Favored Eagles. Yes, you're looking at the Favored Eagles. And when we tell you that we are favored, we are favored. And in our team, it's been back-to-back celebration. In the last 2-3 weeks, it's been wins, Eagles and Eagles and Eagles. And if you are not in our team, I don't know where you are. Okay, so before we go into today's topic, by the way, today's topic is what almost stopped me, what almost stopped my sisters here from starting their online business. I can tell you, a lot of you are out there. You've reached out to us. You've given all sort of excuses. We had those excuses. What we started anyway. So we're going to be sharing with you what almost stopped us and how we were able to overcome, those stumbling blocks, I'll call it. But before we go into that, we're going to introduce ourselves to you. I'm going to start from my right, and that's Sister Bamidele up until Sister Fumi. We just go around like that, and I'm going to introduce myself to you last. So we go to Sister Bam Bam from the UK. Please introduce yourself, ma'am.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Happy last Sunday of the month, and happy Christmas in advance. My name is Bamidele. I'm a mom of one. I'm originally from Nigeria, a support worker here in UK. I live in Highway, Combo, Hampshire. I'm happy to see all of you, and I'm happy to talk to you with my team this evening. Thank you so much. Stay tuned and be blessed.
Thank you, sis. We go to Nigeria. So if your own location is what is stopping you, there is Nigeria people here. Oh yeah, Niger. Niger for
Ẹ̀yin
sure.
tèmi báwo ni o?
Sure, wow.
Good evening, sisters. How are we all doing? And good evening, everyone from Nigeria. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. I am coming live from Nigeria, like Sister Felicia said. Anywhere you are, you can run your business. That's the amazing thing about our business. So if you are seeing me for the very first time, my name is Adiola Tolushe. I'm a Christian, I'm a wife, I'm a mom of two beautiful girls. And I've been running this amazing business for 3 years. And last year, this business helped me to retire from my 9 to 5 of 14 years. So I run this amazing business from the comfort of my home, and I'm able to raise my young children also. So that is one of the blessings I have as a business owner. So tonight, we are going to, I know we all like gist, so we are going to gist about something. So just relax, get your zobo, get your coffee. We are going to have an amazing time tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sis. So from Ireland, Sister Evelyn.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning. I greet you all according to your location. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We are glad that you have made it up to this time. Thank God. It's the last day of November. Many started, many have gone, but we are still standing. Thank you so much. We are here to just encourage you today and tell you what we have been through, and we are still standing. So get your popcorn, get your tea, and have a seat. Listen and be blessed. Thank you. I'm a mom of 3 beautiful children. I'm a healthcare worker for more than 20 years now, and I'm currently living in Ireland. I'm originally from Nigeria, our motherland. So listen and be blessed. Take care.
Sister Fumi, please introduce yourself, ma.
Okay, hello everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are watching us from. My name is Fumilayo Adeleke, Fumi for short anyway.
Only for
I'm a mother
short.
of three, two beautiful girls and a boy. I'm originally from Nigeria and now I live in UK. I'm in this business because I love these beautiful people that you are seeing on the screen. So I wanted to be part of them and now I'm part of them. Now I so many things in this business that makes me to join. You'll hear about that later. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy yourself and be blessed.
Thank you very much, sis. Yes, you've heard from my sisters, from Nigeria, from Ireland, from UK, and that is to tell you one thing: our business is global. Wherever you are, you can run this business. Whether you are, even if whether you live under the wherever, you run an online business. And what do we do? Because you see us come out all the time, talk about our business and everything. What we do is we help everyday people like us, hardworking professionals, parents, we are all parents here, who are looking for time and financial freedom to start a successful online business with no prior experience. That means that, everything you need to thrive, everything you need to succeed in the online space, we have it. So we can beat our chest to it that we have it. So as long as you are coachable, you're ready to learn, you're ready to put in the work, because we tell you this for free: everything in life that is tangible, that is worthy of reference, it requires time, effort, and some financial commitments as well. So that's what we do. So if you are interested, go on to any of the website that is displayed here, anyone that resonates with you. I love our business. There's no competition, right? Because at the end of the day, our goal is to help you, is to help one family at a time. So if you are interested in our business, go on to any website and sign up. Now today we're talking about those things that nearly stopped us. For me, you are going to hear mine. Let me start from my dear sister, Sister Bam Bam from the UK. What is that one thing that nearly stopped you from starting this business? Because a lot of people are out there. They are giving so many excuses. Excuses are common excuses. Some are time clinical, some are I'm not literate, I'm not computer word, I cannot face social media, I cannot put my face out there. So I cannot do this business. What is your own? What is that one thing that nearly stopped you, and how did you overcome it? Sis, please share with us.
Oh, thank you, my dear sister Felicia, and thanks everyone on the screen, and thanks to all our audience out there. I'm going to be frank. I'm going to be blunt now. One there were so many things on my mind, and there's so many things that almost stopped me from starting this business. Yes, the fear of failing, the fear of what will people say, and also fear of, am I ready for this? Is this business for me? And I kept asking myself several times of what if I'm actually in the best position to be a businesswoman, because I'm a very shy and I'm a very scared person. So why am I to do this? That was the question I asked us. Bamdele, who are you to do this? And to be honest, that question held me back so many months that I was thinking about if I'm actually ready to do this, if I'm actually in this position or best person to engage in this business. And I worry about time, because timing, I have a baby, I need to work. I work 15 hours a day, and is daytime. By the time I come back, will I be able to run this business? I talk about money, because there's no business that does not engage money. You are going to spend, even if there's not much there, but you are going to put in some financial, uh, some income into it to boost your business, to start the business like a capital. And whether I could handle it, and this always ring bells in me. And but deep down in my heart, I know that okay, I was really just scared to choose myself. I was scared to choose myself, but there was a change. Everything, one thing changed everything, and I realized that even if I didn't start, nothing in my life will ever change. Not, it's not that maybe you are causing yourself, but you will still be on this paycheck to paycheck, waiting for monthly salary to come. which the salary is not even enough for you to even take care of your needs. So I took the step, scare or not. And I'm sharing the business because maybe you are in that same place or in that same position. If you are, please hear this. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let fear be the things that hold you back in taking a bold step of getting into a successful journey, a successful future. And if you could start scared, so can you? That is my question. And this has helped me from leaving my comfort zone to be able to take that bold step and take that courage to engage in this business. And this has blessed me a lot. It has blessed me, blessed my family in so many ways. And you also can benefit from it if you can take that courage. Thank you so much.
Wow, well done, sis. Sometimes we doubt ourselves, and that is one thing that I picked in what Sister Bam Bam said. We doubt ourselves, we sometimes, we don't even know how far we can go until you actually try something. She was thinking, oh, am I right? I don't even have any business experience. Am I fit enough to be a businesswoman? Do I have the time and all of those things? But, she told herself that if I don't start, maybe I will never start. But you see, so whether yours is the same as Sister Bamidele, maybe it's you thinking that, oh, am I sure I want to be a business owner? I'm not even tech savvy. I cannot even face social media and all of that. This is to tell you that you can do it. It only takes, that one step, that one bold step from where you are to really discover who you are. Until you go out of that your comfort zone, that's when you know what you are capable of. And well done, sis, for stepping out and taking charge. Yes, because now you are in charge. You are a CEO of a digital, affiliate marketing business. Well done, ma. So I will go to Nigeria, or let me end in Nigeria, because Nigeria, so let's go to, sorry, Sister Evelyn. Hey, me and Yoruba, we are 5 and 6. So I say I'll go to Nigeria last because that's our mama, our granny. So we'll go to UK. Let's stay in UK Island. Then we'll go to Nigeria last. Sister Fumi, I'll go to you next. Please, can you share with us what nearly stopped you from starting this business?
There are so many things that wanted to stop me, but I
Wow.
thank God I was able to overcome.
Thank
Number one is the fear of unknown, fear of what if I fail, fear of hope they will not scam me. You've done so many businesses, you want to dabble into this one again. What do you think will happen? But what makes me to conquer this one? I just remember the story of the leopard in the land of Samaria. They stood up and looked at themselves and say, we have to go to the camp of our enemies, because if we don't go, we will die here. Hunger will kill us. And if we go and they kill us, fine. And if they spare us, fine. And they took that bold step. And at the end of the day, they were able to deliver the land of Samaria. So I look at this scripture and I say, I think God want me to try this. I took the step of faith, and today I am grateful for what God is doing. That's number one. Apart from that, the word of God, I even talk to myself. Fumi, if you win, you win. You are the one that will take the responsibility. If you fail, you fail. Just do this. But I thank God because God is ever faithful. Then another thing is the financial side of it. I wasn't having enough money, and I was like, I don't think I can do this. And my mentor was like encouraging me, you can do it. You can start with little that you have now. You don't need to start with big. Just start. Once you start, everything will be in line. I was like, will I start with one? But to God be the glory, I started. There was, God provided. They said when there is will, there will be will. So the next one was about using computer. I always say it whenever we meet and they are talking. I don't like it. Even my CVs, I always do it on my phone. I don't like taking computer. When they say, "Oh, this one you cannot do it on phone," I'm stuck already. I'll be begging my husband. I don't know what to do again. They will be making jest of me. But now, with the help of this business, have improved. I'm enjoying it. I can anytime now. I prefer using my laptop than to use phone to do anything. Thank you.
Hey, hooray. I'm actually very proud of how far you've come, sis, especially that computer area. So if you're out there, you're watching us and you're saying, I can type, okay, but computer is not my thing. You can hear from Sister Fumi. And she mentioned something that if I stay here, probably maybe the hunger will kill us. But maybe if I take a step further, God will, help us. Just give me a moment. We have our brother joining now. Awesome. So now we have Dr. Jerry here. So let me quickly round up on Sister Fumi's point. So if you're out there, you're thinking of, I don't have enough money. I don't even think I'm enough. I'm not a social media person. I'm not computer literate. A lot of us are not computer literate. I'm a registered nurse. I was never, using computer for anything apart from applying for jobs and, updating my CVs and watching film. Maybe you are that person as well. But today, so many things I can do on my computer, on my computer, on my phone, that sometimes it blows my mind. Sometimes, when my family comes in and they see what I'm doing, like they'll be like, Mommy, what is this again? So that can be you as well, like some months down the line. So I will go to Island. I will come back to Dr. Jerry. He's going to introduce himself and also share with us what almost stopped him. So Auntie Evelyn, I'll go to you next. What almost stopped you from starting this business?
Thank you so much, Sister Felicia.
You're welcome, ma'am.
What almost stopped me? A big question. I almost stopped myself, not what almost stopped me. I stopped myself from moving forward, So as my sister said, Sister Adefumilayo, she said fear of the unknown. Yes. One, fear of the laptop, the computer. I don't know much. So I don't know, I have to be truthful. To even send an email sometimes, I prefer using my phone, as she said. It's difficult. I can't, especially these latest ones. The old ones are a bit easier, but these new modern ones are a bit difficult. Then talk about social media. If you go to my Facebook, it's like dead. Nothing there. I don't post anything about social media. I just have this instinct that everything about social media is fake. It's not real. And I believe they are scammers. Oh, everything about social media is scam. So when somebody tell me social media, I said, really? So I was watching different ad, but my mind was telling me to take a step, but I was afraid. I was afraid of the social media. I was afraid. I don't know anything. How am I going to fit in? How am I going to know what to do if I fail? For example, if I put myself out there, if I made a mistake, it's like all over the world, and talk about the financial aspect, because there's no business in this world. Even education, check education. You go through primary school, you go through secondary school, you go through university to acquire a degree. Do you know how much that is to be able to work all your life? If you want to be a farmer, you acquire a plot of land, you weed the plot, you prepare the soil, you get seeds you want to plant, you plant the seed, you water the seed, you whatever the seed, you weed around the seed, you make sure you prepare until it's blossom, grow, and you reap the fruits. It's like that. Talk about having a baby. We are all mothers here. When we get pregnant, we don't know what is there. But you deliver, you see that you deliver a baby. It's your produce. So don't be afraid. What helped me after all this financial, fear of the unknown, laptop, because as these new Jay-Z's, they are very good with laptop. But I can't say we are the old Jay-Z's. No, we are not the old generation. We are the rebrand generation. Rebrand generation. It's difficult. Every time I keep calling my children, come and help me, mommy. I thought I told you how to do it. I say, I know, I forgot. You have to learn this, mommy. I say, okay, I will learn. Help me. But once they have magnet brain, everything is computerized. But we were not taught like that when we were growing up. The way we were grown up in school, if you can remember back in the school, in our olden days school, we were not raised with computer school. We were not raised with boards, all these things. We were not. So we were not raised like presentation. Now children make presentation. We were not. So those things have impact on our life. Is the truth I'm saying? It's not easy for us to be standing here. We are breaking those true barriers. But our children can't break the barrier we are breaking because they are already positioned. But we are breaking. Coming to Europe, coming to wherever country you are, is breaking barrier. Barrier our parents were not able to break. So my brothers and sisters out there, don't let fear hold you back. Break every barrier. Well, help me. I said, well, all die and I die. If you like, let me take this risk. I will be every day. I keep learning. Even though I learn today, tomorrow I might say, oh my God, how am I going to do this? I'll struggle. I'll keep push myself. Financial aspects, the savings I kept for myself, I remove it and I borrow more money to do it. You understand? And I haven't buy myself new things for a while. I just invest on this business because I believe in investment. I believe in investment. All my life I save. I save little. It might be little, maybe 50 euro, but I put it in trade, in an account. I just keep putting it there. I believe so much in investment because if you don't invest for rainy day, when rainy day comes, nobody will be there for you. And just being frank and truthful. Money, sometimes you might think, oh, you have the money now. Tomorrow you don't know. The money will be gone. But if you invest it, if you are investing, you have something you are putting aside, you will still be able to take your responsibility with or without that investment. So take the bold step. Don't let fear hold you back. I am so happy that I took the step. I am so happy. I'm learning. It's a learning process. Until we leave this earthly world, we are going to be learning. So don't be afraid. Take the steps. Thank you so much. I hope that encouraged you.
Thank you very much, sis. Wow, that was full. And honestly, it was full of a lot of insights. And if you're out there, I am definitely sure all of just my three sisters that have spoken, even if we don't say anything further, they have probably covered those areas that, is stopping you. Because, I have had conversations with a lot of people, and is either money that is stopping them, is either, I don't think I'm a social media person, is either something is toying with their head and saying, do it today, don't do it tomorrow. So many things. And you can hear, I love that word, rebranded. Rebranded. And since Evelyn, maybe you were once a farmer. I love the analogy. Like, honestly, everything in life requires money, requires your investment, requires your time, because you have to build, you have to weed. Even if you are a farmer, you plant the seed, and then you don't want the weed to kill the whatever you've planted. You have to weed, you have to walk around it until now you see the produce, just like Sister Evelyn said. So you can hear how she's been able to navigate that, and how she's been able to, start her own business. And just recently, she became an Igu in my business community. Oh my God, you are a leader. So if you also want to be a part of our, business community, and you've been held back by all of these things, know that you are not alone. We've gone through it, but we told ourselves that all die and die, just like Sister Evelyn said. If you don't take that step today, maybe 5 years from now, you will still be in that same place. If I take the step, I'm already one step forward. So say that to yourself. All die na die. This one, I'm doing it. So say that to yourself. Hold on to that word and let it drive you. Now I'll go to Dr. Jerry. He will introduce himself and then also will share with us what almost stopped him. And I know for Dr. Jerry is unique. He's a very unique one. So go ahead, sir. Unmute yourself and the floor is yours.
Good evening, everyone. Um, Sorry I came in a bit late. It's one of the things that almost stopped me from joining. One of the things that almost stopped me from joining is why I came in late. Anyway, I'm Dr. Jerry Onokpite. I live in the United Kingdom. I'm a support worker, community health support worker. Support people with mental health and learning disability here in the United Kingdom. Now, saying what almost stopped me from joining the business, I was looking at, will I have time? Will I have time for the business? Timing. And that is what is holding a lot of people back. I've had a lot of people come, what time will I have? When will I be able to log on to the system to see what is happening? Even when it has been said that the business is on auto run, just put the things in place and things will be working for you on itself. But you look at, would I have time? And we say, will you have time? Will you have time? But time is going. Time wait for no man. And one of my slogans of late, those that have checked my page, you will see that I said, desperate time require desperate measure. But you don't wait for those time to come before you put the measures in place. Time wait for no man. You say you don't have time, you don't have time. So one of the things that almost stopped me that would I have time for the business? Will I have time for the business? But I summoned courage. I said, no, anyhow, I will squeeze in time. Anyhow, anytime I get, I will squeeze it in. Anytime I get, I will squeeze it in. And that is one of the reasons I had to come in. So anytime I have now, I squeeze it in. The other thing that almost stopped me from joining is what will be said if you didn't succeed. And it's common. What will be said if you don't succeed? But just like my sister just said, and that is what they say in my place in Niger Delta, say all die and I die. Oh. You not die today, you die tomorrow. Anyhow, die go come. So all die and I die. You not look waiting people go talk. Jump inside. You not jump inside the water. Hey, you don't know the one way go carry you come out tomorrow. So, so just jump inside this one, me, carry you, they go first. You don't know whether the one way they come for back go big pass this one. So I just look at it, say, it doesn't matter what people will say. You have your life to live. You have your life to live, and you only live for once. You won't come and live twice. So don't look at what people will say. Face your life squarely. Live it for yourself. Like I usually tell myself, you're not getting younger. Before you know it, your children are growing. Before you know it, one by one, they will leave, and you'll be left alone with your wife. What will become of you? Have you set things in place? The future, like my sister says, is a gradual thing. You might not be seeing the result at the moment, but very soon things will begin to fall in place. You begin to reap, like she gave the analogy of a farmer. You you get the land, you cultivate the land, you plant, you weed the farm, you some seeds, all of that. Before you know it, begin to reap your produce. So don't let anything stop you. You don't have time. You don't have time. Time is going. Before you know it, just of how many months we started this year. Tomorrow is a new month. Just like that, 2025 is gone. Before you know it, we are entering 2026. I don't have time. I don't have time. We are running after shift. Very soon, the shift. I pray that shift will not shift us to one corner. Shift, not shift us, go one corner. So let me just break it there. So those are the things. I hope somebody will be encouraged. Don't look at time. Don't look at what people will say. Go into it, and you will reap the results very soon. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much. You see, anytime you have Dr. Jerry in your midst there, hey, like I have been laughing here. I want to drink water, but I can't reach my water. Oh my God, you don't jump inside water. You better jump inside water. Make water to carry you go. Oh my God, yeah. So I know I remember the couple of months, not couple of months, like few months ago when I was talking with Dr. Jerry, and I know he had so many things that could have stopped him. He had a young child and all of that, so many things. And sometimes Dr. Jerry will carry baby and be doing training. So that is to tell you that regardless of where you are at the moment, whatever you are going through, you can start something for yourself. And that is because he knew that this life, that child, he needs to leave something for that child. He needs to build legacy for that child. The Bible says that a good man leaves inheritance for his children's children, not only his own children, his children's children. That's, and honestly, every time I look at him, that's kind of give me some kind of respect for him, because it takes courage, especially men. Men don't like failure. Ha. Men want to go inside something like this. Immediately, bam, they want to start cashing out. But with him, he saw that, no, this is a gold mine. This is an opportunity for him to thrive. And like he said, packing shift and shift here and there. May God not let shift us to one side. And may we not look at that shift and say, I cannot shift because you've already shifted me here, And honestly, kudos to you, Dr. Jerry, for taking that bold step, because it takes a lot of courage. And you can hear from him, whatever it's that thing that is holding you back, you are more than that thing, because you are in control. Don't let that thing control you. You can control it. It's not lack of resources. It's lack of being resourceful with whatever you have. So I will talk first before I pass it to Sister Diola. What almost stopped me, Sister Diola knows. Because I remember that day I rang. I said, this UK VAT was one thing that almost stopped me. That 20% extra UK VAT. I said, maybe it's a sign that God did not want me to do this business. Honestly, I said, maybe it was a sign that God does not want me to do this business. 20%, all 20%. And of course, this is a legitimate business. And when we tell you about legitimacy, I should tell you something. Imagine, so when, as Dadiola said, no, just, go and pray about it again, think about it again. Okay, see where you can start. And honestly, when I got back home, because I was on my break that day when I rang her, and I got home, I just thought of it. I said, yes, so this is legitimate. I need to pay VAT, like whenever I start earning, and all of this money, I can tax write them off. I said, oh, okay, start making sense now. Because honestly, to me, it was a sign that this is a business that can stand the test of time. One of our business companies has been in business for 51 whole years. So they have everything, like for a company to have been successful for 50 years. At the time I joined, it was 49 years. Then I told myself, okay, it's probably a sign that God wants me to do this business, because the things I've done in the past, there's no record, there's no paper. They will just say, bring money. They will help you do something and you will not see them again. So this one was different. So what almost stopped me was money. And how did I overcome it? I became resourceful. I sold things. Go and look for Felicia in Marketplace. Look at 2023. I sold stuff that sometimes we have like 4 phones. How we got 4 phones in the house and doing nothing. Sometimes I didn't even know. I didn't know how we got there. I pack all of those phones, put it on Marketplace. I had, like 3 watches, because like every time you're upgrading, and you don't want to sell because you're going to sell it for too cheaper or trade it off for too cheap. So you keep it there that when I go to Nigeria, I give it to my sister. I pack all of them. Sold. I became resourceful, because at the end of the day, it is me versus me. It is me to take that decision. It is me to now create the kind of life I want. Because at the time I started this business, I was working back to back. Talking about time nearly stopped me as well. But you know what? I told myself, even if it's my sleep time, I will cut out of it. So I cut 30 minutes of my sleep time. So if you're out there, you say time is your own problem. You don't have problem, because you can make it happen. I cut 30 minutes out of my sleep time. Sleep is okay. If you know me, I like sleep. I like to sleep. I go night like this. I mean, I already cray. But I still cut out of that sleep time. Plus, all those Netflix and everything. You are still doing apropos on social media. Those are time that you should be using to build something for yourself. Social media, me and social media, we now started, relating in business form, not to be watching other people's content. Now I'm now using that time, to do my own posts. People are now relating with me and all of that. So for me, it was money, it was the time, as well as going on social media. We don't know how many people are watching us now. Like one of our sisters here said, no, I just saw video about digital business and I thought to join this life. This is how this life can go. Millions of people can be watching. So you don't know how many people is watching. It's one of my things, like, what if people see me? And I say, what's she doing online? But then I told myself, I say, who cares? Did they know where my shoe is pinching me? It's me that know where my shoe is pinching me. So, so I gave myself courage. I told myself that I can do it. If other people in this business community can do it, I can also do it. And, that's one thing with our business community. You see people that have walked the path. You see people that have gone through that before. You can hear from all of our experience. Nothing that you are going to tell us today that is new to us, because we've experienced it. Me, I've experienced, I'm not tech savvy, I cannot type. I was using one finger. When I started this business, it's only one finger. Maybe some of you are even good typing with two fingers. One finger is what I used to type, because when you are not used to it, it's not our comfort zone. It's just to watch film that most of us do on computer. One finger is what I was using to type. But as time goes on, I started developing. I started, educating myself as well. I went on TypeRaiser just to be able to type faster. I compete with my children, like, okay, let's go on TypeRaiser. That was how I became, a little bit better in typing. I'm not good yet, but I'm not where I was, 2 years ago. So it's all up to you to take that decision for you, for your family. Whatever is the stumbling block, even if it's those little voice in your head that is telling you, go, let it remain you. I'll say this in Yoruba. Sorry, my non-Yoruba speaker. If it's left with you alone, think, just rethink, and think of what life will be like for you 5 years from now, if you are still doing the same thing. But also think of what life will be like for you 5 years from now, if you take that bold step forward. Because I tell you, this is one thing that changed everything for me. Because like 3 years ago, I was just thinking, and it was this time of the year, honestly, just before Christmas. And I was like, wow, 5 years from now, will I still be able to pack 6 shifts in a week? Will I be able to do 5 shifts in a week? But then so many things wanted to stop me from starting this business, but I didn't give in. I just, I told myself I have to be resourceful. I have to take that bold step. I have to do this for me. And that was what I did. So if you're out there, we're also encouraging you today, do the same and see where, you can go from there. I will go to Nigeria, because all of you now, you're saying, I'm in Cotonou, I cannot run this business. I'm in Ghana, I'm in Nigeria. I'm bringing Nigeria to you live on our platform. So, Sister Diola, please, what almost stopped you from starting this business?
Okay, so let me pick it from, let me start from the location. Since you have talked about Nigeria, then I'll talk about that thing. So when I saw that, okay, so the advert of the person I saw on YouTube was a Jamaican man living in Canada. I discovered my coach was a Filipino living in Canada. So I'm like, wait, though, are you saying there are no Nigerians?
How do you do that?
You understand? And then, when I got to the group, I was like, wow, a lot of Nigerians. And then, that discouraging spirit came that they play. All these Nigerians that you are seeing, are they not living in US, in Canada, and all? I'm like, but, and that one, I was like, it's like maybe this thing is for abroad people, because all the people I was saying, they were abroad people. But like Elijah, was it Elisha? That I can't, I think that said that, what, God, kill me. I'm the only faithful prophet. All other people, Ahab's wife has killed them. Jezebel has killed them. Thank you, ma. Jezebel has killed them, so I'm the only one. And God showed him that, see, I said more than 100 prophets that have not bowed to, idolatry. So no, I'm like, you know what? And that's when I was praying that, God, is this business for me, that I can't see this thing? That scripture came to mind. So I'm like, okay, let me dig further, let me find out. And lo and behold, as I'm talking now, we have a Nigerian group that people that have even started before me, lo and behold, they were actually Nigerians in Nigeria running this business. I'm like, hey, God, if I just, I didn't like have an open mind and I just closed my mind and said that, you know what, this thing is just for abroad people. Oh, I cannot, no, 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 I beg. Because, I was coming from a sore point. I was in pain, when I saw this business, because I just lost money in an investment. When you do something that, is all this agri tech, listen, you checked everything, you checked out. It was a legitimate business, and then I lost money. So I was coming from, that pain was still paining me. And then I was like, this one, now want to go and put money in the things that is abroad people that are doing it. But thank God that, that's why you should have, like we say, your own conviction, that you can say that this is, I felt at peace with this one. That's why when Sister Felicia was talking, I said go and pray about it. When she came that I was just like, what, breathe and go and pray. So as how you call your God, and God, Ọlọ́run kì í farapamọ́ jẹ̀yàn níyà. Sorry, I don't know how to say that in English. And look at me 3 years after. I have left my job for 14 years. I was unhappy. I was really, really unhappy with it. I'm like, Diola, is this how you're going to, that are you going to, because I didn't even know that I was going to be this long. I was like, when you have planned your life, and then I was like, are you going to end up, before you know it, are you to, yeah, you will retire like this? And I was like, no, Lord, you just have to have mercy upon me. I really want to leave this job. But when God gave me the opportunity, if I had said, there's nobody in Nigeria that is running this business, I wouldn't be here today and saying that, I'm able to take care of my children and run my business from the comfort of my home. Because I now found out, that at the end of the day, your location does not even have anything to do with the success of your business. I was like, hey, this is how, this thing will have stopped me. This thing will have stopped. When I look at my many blessings, the many blessings I've gotten from this business, I'm like, so this is how I will have stopped myself, because of something that was totally false. And a lot of the time it's fear, false evidence appearing real. I didn't know at that time that my location had nothing to do with the success of my business. Once there is internet, I have phone, I have laptop, I can run this business from anywhere. This business, you can carry it to anywhere in the world and you'll still be running your business. So I'm thankful that, I didn't allow that fear of, not only the abroad people, they run this show. And then, secondly, I had done some businesses, and at times you want to, when you want to go far, you are struggling and you are looking for mentors, and people say, don't worry, I'll mentor you. You pay the first person, the person just ghosted you. The second person was doing you like this. So I'm like, so when they said that I will have mentor, I will have coach, it was music to my ears, because I'm like, any business that I want to do, I want to shine my eye. Maybe I was like, okay, I hope he's not this kind of mentor that I went to pay, and and they were not there for me. But hey, this is our business. I don't want to talk much, but if you are ready to run this business will work for you, because you have people that are there to like mentor you. As in there's nothing you want to tell them that they don't know. There's nothing you want to say, this thing when you are coming that, and then they will say, I've been there. These are what and what and what I did. Go and try it. So that is one of the things. So when you see us having results, it's because we are standing on some people's shoulder that have gone ahead of us, and we are drawing from their wealth of experience. So in this business, you can never be left alone. So you can't be doing trial and error and be looking at it's not a jail, it is a proven system. It is. So once you do what you're supposed to do, it is not the matter of if, it is matter of when. I can tell you that with full chest. So I'm thankful that I didn't allow the fear of, I don't know anything about the online space, to make me say, you know what, I'm not going to do this business, because we have amazing mentors and coaches in this place. And also the training. Except you don't want to, except you are not the type that wants to, study and work your business. But if you are ready to, like, and one thing I like about our training site is that, those videos, they are short, And there are things that is like you are telling it a 10-year-old, in fact, my 7-year-old can sit down and understand what the training is about. That is how fantastic our training site is. So, for all my fears, this business solved everything for me, and I am forever thankful that I didn't allow the fear of now only the abroad people they run now. Because look at me now, I'm balling even in Nigeria. I'm not thinking of Japan because this business is doing great things for me, and that is the beauty of this business. It lets you live life on your own terms. If it's house you want to buy, you will buy in this business. If it is motor, if it's that what, this Otitu is too much, I want to come back home. And this business, because you can, anywhere you are running your business. So that is one thing I'm thankful for. And I want to encourage somebody. Yes, I know your fears are valid, and we are not downplaying your fears. But what we are saying to you tonight is that don't allow your fears take the better part of you. Fear is good. It shows that you are intelligent. But if you don't do anything about it, a lot of people don't. They don't. If I had allowed my fear, and I had not said that, what, I know that there will be Nigerians doing this business. Let me look out for them. Let me search them. And I did, and I found. If I had stopped that, what, it's for abroad people, I will have changed myself. So please don't let fear keep you from living your dream. Because in this business, you can live out your dreams. And that is why you see us, you can see from all what we have shared that, what, we all had reasons not to start. But we didn't let that, that barrier, we broke that barrier, and we said, and what, we're going to do this irrespective. So I want to encourage you, don't let fear. This is December. We just have 30, in the next 31 days, we are saying Happy New Year. Yes, we still have like 30 days, 31 days to make something, yes, out of, your dreams, to start something. It's the starting that is difficult. Once you start, that is it. 2026 is here. And if you don't do anything, the way 2025 was is the way 2026 will be. And nobody say they curse you. But that is it. Nothing changes until nothing changes if nothing changes. So if I had not started 3 years ago, I won't be saying that, what, I retired from my 9 to 5. I'll still be there, unhappy. Now, tomorrow is Monday. I will be like, hey, Jesus, so Monday is coming again. There are better ways to do things, and this is what we are saying. Sorry, I've taken time. When I talk about business, I can go on and on and on. So please.
No, sis, go ahead. Keep going, because honestly, some of our people need that. They just want to hear and validate their own concerns as well. Well, maybe not validate, and try to see maybe somebody has done. Like,
Yes.
this topic is one of the best for me. Like, if anytime I speak with people, especially people that have paid 149, and they're giving all sort of excuses. I don't have the money. I say, me, I don't have the money. Oh, if I had the money, I wouldn't start this business, because should be his money I was looking for before I started. If I had the money, I wouldn't start. But it's because I didn't have the money. But I wanted to have the money. And I know that anything that will produce money requires money. But the money that thing will produce will be more than the money you put in. And that is my experience in the last 2 years plus in this business. Even though I sold so many things, because those things are of no use. I wasn't going to Nigeria to give them to my family at that time. So I could, do away with them. And now, if I'm going to Nigeria, I buy another new one, brand new. It will not even be pass me down, it will be pass me down again. Because you know what? I took a chance on myself 2 years plus ago. And look at Sister Deola now. She took a chance on herself 3 years ago. And today she's staying with her children. And look at my other sisters. They are on the path to also building the kind of life they want. Because I can tell you this, it is you versus you. Nobody will decide for you. Nobody would, make that decision for you. Nobody is going to remove that tiny voice from your head. It's only you that can remove it. Because it is when you tell that tiny voice that, look, I am more than you. I can do this. These are people doing it. These are people that have given all of these excuses that is also in my own mind. If they can do it, I'm also going to do it. So just do that for yourself. I don't know if you have anything to say. Just 1 minute, so that we can round up at 50 minutes. Oh, no, not 50 minutes, maybe 55 minutes. So it's a very interesting topic. And I know that a lot of people out there watching us would benefit from it and will get maybe one thing or the other. So if we have just one thing to say, 1 minute, I'll go from Sister Bam Bam. and then Sister Diola around, and then come to me and we'll finalize for tonight. So anything
Thank
to
you.
add? Yes, sis.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Sas. The only thing I want to add is an advice, like an encouragement.
Yeah.
My brothers and sisters, my immigrant brothers and sisters, a lot of things are changing. If something changed today, we are in Europe, a lot of policies are coming down. If something changed today, what is your fate and where are you going back to? What are you going to do? It's better for you to plan your life now, plan your journey before that thing hit you hard. Because if it hit you hard, I don't know whether you can survive from it. So please take that courage and make something meaningful for yourself. That if Europe, if UK people ask me, go back home today, I have something to fall back on. It may not be land, it may not be houses, but I have something that can bring those things for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sister Diola, please.
All right. So I know a lot of people might be saying that, okay, so what's the first thing to do? I'm interested. All right. So you can see all of us, we are six, right? Anyone that your mind goes with, anyone you are at peace with, just reach out to anyone. See, we're in the same team. So either way, you're still coming to us. So anybody that, your mind just feels right with, please reach out to that person. The first thing that we all did is to watch that free 90 minutes webinar. And that is what we tell you. We have a process because we want you to see everything. We don't want you to, don't take our words for it. And so that's why we're telling you, reach out to any of us. All we need from you is just your name and your email address. And we'll send you to the link, the access to the free 19 minutes webinar. And then you can take it up from that. And for those that have watched the webinar, and then the next step is to pay the 149. We all did. We all did. And the beautiful thing is that you have 30 days to decide if you want to run your business or not. If you feel that this business is not for you, immediately you tell us, we will process your refund. $149. God has helped us in this business. So $149 is not our problem. So you can be rest assured that if you don't want to do this business, you'll get your refund back 100%. But if you decide to take on, the next step to become a business owner, will guide you on the guide. Like they say, there are 1,001 ways to kill a chicken. So there are 1,001 ways. There are different ways that you can start this business. Some people started, according to whatever you can do. This business work, it fits around, the purpose of the business work is to make sure that life becomes easier for everybody. And so even everything that has to do with the business revolves around that. So if you want to start your business, you are going to find something that definitely fits around your life and all. So that's what I would say. Reach out to anybody, watch the free webinar, pay the 149, and then watch everything and become a business owner. And in 3 years' time, definitely, even in the next 2 years, even in the next 6 months, you're still rich. I can tell you. Thank you.
Sister Evelyn, please.
Thank you so much, everybody. Hope you are learning one or two things about life. Life is not easy. Life is a risk. Waking up is a risk. What I have to add is this business is transferable. That is one beauty of it. My dad is still alive. My mom passed away 2 years ago. I didn't get any inheritance. I grew up carving my own wooden spoon. We carve it to the shape you want to use to eat in your life. But the beauty of this business is you're going to handle whatever spoon you're being able to come up with. Is it a silver spoon, a gold spoon? I might carve mine from a wooden. You might be able to do yours in a silver or gold to transfer to your children.
Bless you.
I'm a healthcare worker. I have worked for more than 20 years now. It's not easy working from paycheck to paycheck. As our brother Jerry said, in the morning when I woke up, I want to go to 12 hours. Tomorrow morning, I'm working 12-hour shift. Tuesday, 12 hours. It's not easy in the cold. My body is getting weaker. I would love something to ease my stress and also transfer. I already have it in mind who I'm going to give my business to. And I'm telling her, just be happy, okay? This business is going to be transferable to you. And I said, yes, my daughter, don't worry. So is that not a beautiful thing? You know,
Absolutely.
not that I'm not going to do all that thing for them, you know,
Yeah.
but she's happy. She's already happy with this. I said, don't worry, this business is yours. Nobody's going to take it from you because we are doing it together.
Together.
You understand? So, my brothers and sisters out there, we bring children to this world. We should try by all means to be a good mom, to be a good dad, wherever situation you find yourself. Are you a single mom? Something happened. Maybe nothing, maybe it's not what you plan for. Are you going to go down or you're going to lift yourself up? You're going to help yourself back up. Don't let your situation bring you down. Get up, do something, deny yourself. If I can do it, I came into this country with 8 months pregnancy. I gave birth. I went to school. I did I got my certificate and I start. No mother, no father, no brother, no sister. I strive. I stood. I was able to make it. So with this business, if I have had this business many years ago, what I go through, I don't think I'll be able to go through it. So that's one thing I just said, oh, this business, I'm really happy. I might not know everything 100% now. I'm still navigating every day. I'm learning, it's a learning process, but I'm very happy. I'm planning my life. I'm planning something for my children. I'm planning for my old age. Everything. So it's a full package. You know, there's no like something you are losing. You are upgrading yourself. As I said, we are not Jesus. I don't know if you are Jesus. We are rebranding adults to look like Jesus. So I mean, I remember when I first started, my daughter said, because my first daughter is 24. She's very good. She's a accountant. She's very good with computer. She do payroll. When she saw me, she always go to my Facebook. She said, "Mommy, did you do that?" I say, "Yeah, I did it." This is your business. You are learning. I say, "Do you think I'm a dundee? I can learn." Mommy, every time I teach you something, you don't learn. I say, I'm learning now. I will learn. I will learn. Okay. I said, Mommy, do you know what? I am proud of you.
Yes.
So that word alone, it keep me going.
That's
keep
it.
me so, okay, I can do it. I can go. Even though it's a baby step, I'm going. If you don't do anything, the money it will still go. Something will come and take that money. You won't be able to account for it. It's the truth I'm telling you. I have work money, but you can't accountable with this business. I'm accounting. I know something is there for me to fall back to, So don't be afraid wherever you are. I know it's not easy to make this kind of decision. It's hard, yes. But don't close your eye, open your eyes. Because when you see where you're going. Open your eyes and crack your teeth and take this bold step.
That's it.
Make it like a new year present for yourself before this year end. Make it like it's a present. Get yourself this present for yourself. The person will go, clothes will go, everything will go, but this will not go.
That's it.
Make it as a present for yourself. Thank you so much for listening
to
me or to all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
I've learned one or two things. Thank you.
Absolutely. Sister Fumi, just 1 minute, word of advice.
Okay, what I just want to tell people out there that are watching us, maybe you have watched one video and you were like still contemplating. Just remember the story of the leopard. Remember Esther. If she did not stand up for the Jews, they will have perished. If you refuse to stand up for your generation, we don't know what will happen. I pray evil will not befall our generation to come in Jesus' name. Like my sister said, this business is transferable. And you can imagine transferring wealth from generation to generation. That is what is good for us. Even if people in heaven can see what is happening on earth, you'll be happy that, yes, my children are not suffering. So I will advise you to take a bold step, a step of faith, because like she said, life is about risk. If you think it's a risk you're taking, it's fine. It's a good risk. Take the step of faith. I believe sooner than you think, you'll come back and say, yeah, I thank God I took this step. Thank you.
Thank you, sis. Dr. Jerry, final words.
Yeah. I would say sacrifice is one of the quality good businessman and woman. So if you're able to make sacrifices, whether with time or with resources, definitely it shows that you'll be a good businessman. Please just permit me to encourage any man or men that are listening to us, because I see that a lot of women are taking advantage of this business more than the men. See, like I told two of my leads 2 days ago, these women, they will have children and their children will take them for mugo, but you will not go for mugo. So you need something. You know, they laugh. You go need something wey go help you. So prepare for your own omugo now, because when your wife go for omugo, you will remain. The children will not, you hardly see these children carry their father for omugo. It's their mother they carry for omugo. So prepare for your own omugo now, so that when the time comes, you have something to do your omugo. Thank you very much. I encourage the men listening to us, please come on board. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So for men, if you're saying, is it only for women, you can hear Dr. Jerry and, start preparing for your own omugo now, because truly, maybe you men have to protest too. You need to be going for omugo, all right? Sister Baliki said, Lobaton. And we have people watching us here. Sister Ronti, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Nice connecting with you as well. And she says she's learning a lot. She says she's worked in healthcare for 25 years, mammogram and x-ray. And you can imagine x-ray, those those little rays that kills cells, gradually being exposed to it for like 25 years. It's honestly a risk. And that is another person's business she's building. But now she's building her own business. I think she already started her own digital business as well. So if you're out there, you've heard from all of us. I can't say anything more than all that has been said today. So it's now left to you to decide. Otikawaju see now. Otikayin see you. It will be left you. With the moment we leave this place now, you will be alone. So you are the one to make that decision. So thank you for joining us tonight. Oh my God, it was an amazing session. Thank you, sisters. Thank you, Dr. Jerry. And thank you for those of you that are watching us. Until this time next week, we say good night and have a blessed week ahead. God bless you. Bye. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.